Welcome to New Testament in a year. Day 350. Revelation 6. Then I saw, as the Lamb, Christ, broke one of the seven seals of the scroll initiating the judgments, and I heard one of the four living creatures call out, as with a voice of thunder, "Come." I looked, and behold, a white horse of victory, whose rider carried a bow, and a crown of victory was given to him. And he rode forth conquering and to conquer. When he, the Lamb, broke the second seal, I heard the second living creature call out, "Come." And another fiery red horse of bloodshed came out, and its rider was empowered to take peace from the earth, so that men would slaughter one another, and a great sword of war and violent death was given to him. When he, the Lamb, broke open the third seal, I heard the third living creature call out, "Come." I looked, and behold, a black horse of famine, and the rider had in his hand a pair of scales, a balance, and I heard something like a voice in the midst of the four living creatures, saying, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, a day's wages, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not damage the oil and the wine." When he, the Lamb, broke open the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature call out, "Come." So I looked, and behold, an ashen, pale greenish-gray horse, like a corpse, representing death and pestilence, and its rider's name was Death, and Hades, the realm of the dead, was following with him. They were given authority and power over a fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with famine, and with plague, pestilence, disease, and by the wild beasts of the earth. When he, the Lamb, broke open the fifth seal, I saw underneath the altar the souls of those who had been slaughtered because of the word of God, and because of the testimony which they had maintained out of loyalty to Christ. They cried in a loud voice, saying, "O Lord, holy and true, how long now before you will sit in judgment and avenge our blood on those unregenerate ones who dwell on the earth?" Then they were each given a white robe, and they were told to rest and wait quietly for a little while longer, until the number of their fellow servants and their brothers and sisters who were to be killed, even as they had been, would be completed. I looked when he, the Lamb, broke open the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth made of hair, and the whole moon became like blood, and the stars of the sky fell to the earth, like a fig tree shedding its late summer figs, when shaken by a strong wind. The sky was split, separated from the land, and rolled up like a scroll, and every mountain and island were dislodged and moved out of their places. Then the kings of the earth and the great men and the military commanders and the wealthy and the strong and everyone, whether slave or free, hid themselves in the caves and among the rocks of the mountains. And they called to the mountains and the rocks, "Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne, and from the righteous wrath and indignation of the Lamb. For the great day of their wrath and vengeance and retribution has come. And who is able to face God and stand before the wrath of the Lamb?"